Hey there, it's Tom, and this is Proton John.
Yo, how's it going?
So, John, you were doing a SNK history. Was it a month or?
It was meant to be one stream, but it turned into three. So when Terry Bogard got announced for Smash Brothers, a bunch of people didn't know who he was, so I decided to teach people about SNK, and I kind of did a history class. So I did that for a while, and then Tom requested me find a bunch of characters from SNK, and he wanted to see if he could figure out what their name is and what their jobs are.
So I know very little about SNK, so I thought this would be a funny idea. So
all right,
yeah.
So I've stuck to characters that have shown up in King of Fighters. So these are only I picked 20 characters that are just in King of Fighters, and I just want to see how well Tom does with any of these. So he requested to start easy.
Yeah.
And I figured Terry.
I'm supposed to guess the name.
You already know him.
Yeah.
I literally did his stream.
Okay, so yeah, of course, that's Terry Bogard. And I didn't look this up, but based on how he dresses, I would guess that he's a trucker.
He does not have a job. He is literally a jobless person. He does odd jobs to get by.
Okay.
But no, he does not have an actual career.
He's not like a professional fighter or anything?
Nope. He literally just gets in fights every now and then, and that's it. All right,
next one.
Next one, number 2.
I already have no idea who this is.
All right. If you can't tell who this is gonna be a long. It's gonna be a long video.
Okay, so there's a character who's Geese's son. Is his name Rock? I can't remember.
Rock is Geese's son. You got that right.
Okay, but that's not him.
That's super not him.
Okay, well, let me guess what this character's. Tell me his name.
Okay, this is Kyo Kusanagi. He's the main character of King of Fighters.
I was never gonna get that.
Yeah, he's Kyo, main character of King of Fighters.
Does he work in a warehouse? I don't know.
He is a student. He was a student, then he graduated. He's the leader of one of 3 clans that are meant to seal a great evil. So there you go.
Sure.
Yeah. So basically, he is also unemployed.
Okay.
All right. Number 3.
Is that Rio?
No.
That's a different SNK character, right?
Yeah. This is Rio's friend, so you're in the right series.
I can't remember his name.
This is Robert Garcia.
It's the generic ones that are harder to remember.
Honestly, that's why I picked some of these.
Does he work at a jewelry store? Is he a bouncer?
Nope. You give up?
Martial arts instructor.
No.
I give up.
He's the head of a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
Of course he is.
He is the head of the Garcia Foundation.
Okay, but he's one of the good guys?
He is one of the good guys. This is what he looks like now.
Oh, wow.
This is what he looks like in 14.
That's an interesting redesign.
Next
one.
Number 4.
Oh, is that King?
That is King.
Okay.
I had a feeling you might recognize this because I've talked about King before.
Okay.
King's one of my favorite characters.
No, I'm probably way off, but I always pictured her as being the manager of a Chinese restaurant.
Partially right.
Oh, really?
The Chinese restaurant part's wrong.
She also kind of looks like a bouncer, actually.
She runs a bar. She owns a restaurant.
Okay,
it's called the Illusion Bar. And she runs it. She's a bartender and a bouncer. And when she's from Art of Fighting originally, she's actually guarding the villain named Mr. Big, who kidnapped, or he's one of the people, I guess, who kidnapped.
Is King her last name?
King, I think, is just straight up her name. I actually don't. Sure. She's like Cher. She just does she's just named King. Next up.
Okay, this is from King of Fighters, so it's definitely not Athena. Is it?
It's Athena, yeah.
Oh.
You got it right. It's Athena.
Oh, yeah, because is it the same Athena that was in the Athena game, or is it like...
She is descendant. She's a descendant of that Athena.
Okay, so
she has the same same magical powers.
Okay. Magical powers. So is wizard a profession?
No, wizard is not a profession in King of Fighters.
Okay,
not that I'm aware of.
Somehow I expect her to be like extremely successful because maybe I'm thinking of like Good Omens, where like the descendant of a witch, you know, she sees the future and so buys all the correct stocks.
Mm-hmm. And, she's definitely successful.
Okay. Does she run her own business? Is she like a CEO?
No, she's not a CEO.
But she runs like a small business?
I don't know if that's the term I would use.
Uh-oh. She's not a madam, is she?
No. No.
Okay.
No! Wow!
You're being like super coy, like,
I don't know. Well,
oh, it's not the term I would use.
No,
Like,
I wouldn't call it that then.
I give up.
Alright, she's a pop star.
Oh.
She's an idol.
Of course.
Yeah, so she has a different outfit in every game. Yep, she is a pop singer and a student. Alright, next up.
I've seen you play with this character
Yeah.
on stream.
He's one of my usual team characters in Kade.
Oh yeah, Kade?
That is Kade, yep. Good job.
Okay.
What do you think his job is?
A shoplifter.
You might as well be.
What is he?
He is unemployed, but...
Okay, this is a recurring theme.
Yeah, no one has a job in this universe. He was formerly an assassin,
Okay.
but he hated the job, so he just quit it. He was a kid that was kidnapped. They took his memories and they injected him with Kyo's DNA, so that's why he has fire powers now.
Okay.
So that, and then he hates it, so now he's trying to defeat the bad guys. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It's kind of great.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
That's not Blue Mary.
That is not Blue Mary.
She looks like Blue Mary's World War II grandmother or something. Like from...
She's from modern day. She's not a
Yeah.
time traveler or anything like that.
What is that whip Wiimote thing?
It's just a fancy whip.
Okay, I don't know her name.
All right, you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
It's Whip.
Her name
is Whip. She has a
Okay.
real name, but her code name and like her working name is Whip.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have multiple guesses for job. Does she like breed horses?
No.
Does she does she work with horses in any
No.
way? Okay.
The horses are not involved at all.
Okay. She probably all four of my guesses.
Oh my god! Stop guessing horses!
What is it? She's like the militant arm of the Salvation Army. I don't.
I'm gonna say no to that.
Like, is she in the military?
She is in the military.
Okay. Like the Finnish military? I don't understand. I don't recognize this uniform.
I don't think you should make sense of like countries in King of Fighters really at this point.
Okay. She's probably like a general, right? Because everyone in like a game like this has like, well, I'd say in most games they always have like really lofty jobs, but then like half of these guys are unemployed, so I don't know.
No, I think she's just a military operative. She's
like a special agent.
Yeah, she's basically a special agent. Like, she works with the Ikari warriors to hunt down people.
So okay, Ikari Warriors is the same universe as well.
Yes, that's the reason I picked King of Fighters, because every SNK series eventually bleeds into
Weird.
King of Fighters. So it's literally like they're Smash Brothers. She's also K-Dash's sister, but a clone of her, because the original died when they were both kidnapped.
Okay.
So she's also K-Dash's sister. She's also a military operative. Yeah, job occasion, Ikari warrior, soldier, and former Nest agent. She also worked for Nest, which was the bad guys that kidnapped Kay.
Nest isn't the worst name in the SNK series.
That's true. Don't worry, we've got some of them on here. Here we go.
Is that Rock?
That is not Rock.
That is Wolverine and Juggernaut's love child. What's
You're
with
on the right track, weirdly enough.
That knee pad. Like, did Rob Liefeld get involved in the creation process at some point?
No, but I think they took inspiration from him.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I have no idea what his name is.
Alright, this guy's name is Maxima.
Maxima.
Yep.
I was gonna say that's kind of an effeminate name, but they have a woman named King, so...
Yeah, there you go.
He looks like a bodyguard. Or a biker. A bounty hunter?
That's probably the closest you're gonna get.
Okay.
He is a former military officer who, to get revenge for his friend being killed, became a cyborg. So he has his power by a nuclear reactor engine. He's 80% cyborg, and he works with Kade to take down Nest. Former police officer, former Nest officer. So I guess he did work for Nest a bit too.
And he's from Canada.
Yep, he is the only Canadian representation that the series has.
I'm honored. Okay.
Which is why when you said Wolverine, I'm like, you're on the right track, sort of. Next up.
Is he related to Don Flamenco? I don't know.
His name is Ramon.
Ramon.
Just
okay.
Ramon.
Okay. Is he a dancer?
Nope.
Does he do like Japanese music videos?
Nope.
I don't know, something about this guy is telling me that he'd fit right in a Choaniki game.
Maybe. Let's see that.
Except he's way too close for that.
Yeah.
I give up.
He is a lucha libre military operative.
Oh, pardon me.
Yes, he once again is like a military.
He's a luchador?
Yeah, he is a freelance late agent and a luchador. Yep. Yep. He is based off of the wrestler Tiger Mask. Number 10.
Oh, that is like femme teri.
Yeah.
Did she have like a funny name like?
Fatal Cutie.
So I'm guessing she has the same job then, since she's literally him.
Pretty much.
Okay.
She exists because of a time rift, and where
time rift.
Yeah. So one
like
of the,
not an alternate dimension.
no,
It's just like...
this is canonical to King of Fighters. This is from SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. Set right after the events of King of Fighter 14. One of the characters' obsession for women caused him to create a pocket dimension where women fighters must survive in his universe and join forces and slug it out with other women, genuine and otherwise. So he creates a pocket dimension where
genuine and otherwise.
Well, Teri normally is there and then gets transformed and turned into girl version, which is canonical that this happens. And there's a couple other characters that happens to as well.
So in this universe, everyone is women, but some of them are like. Women in their natural form, and some are men that are transformed when they enter the dimension?
There's one or two characters that are literally just men in drag.
Okay.
Which I didn't load up any of those, but yeah. But mostly it's women. Teri was really the only exception.
Okay, so Teri is the only one who transforms into a woman, and others...
And others are just actual women.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a very, very complex series, as you can tell. Alright, next up.
I don't know.
Nothing at all? No guess?
No, I've got nothing. Unless they did a crossover with the Dead or Alive series or something.
She actually is in Dead or Alive 6!
Really?
She actually is a DLC character for Dead or Alive 6 alongside Mai.
Okay, but it's not like...
no, she's from SNK first.
Sisters.
She's from King of Fighters first.
Okay, yeah, I don't know her name.
Alright, this is Kula Diamond. Kula.
Ow. Kula Diamond.
Kula Diamond, yep.
Okay, I don't think she has a job. I think she is literally a manic pixie dream girl. Like, that is her existence. Like,
that's what she became. That's what she became, more or less.
She exists only to give meaning to other people. Like, she doesn't look like she has...
that's what she became, but she definitely had a job at first.
Okay.
She definitely had a job at first.
Department store mannequin that comes magically to life. I don't know.
She is a living weapon. She is literally created as the antithesis to Kade. She has ice powers instead of his fire powers. She's literally meant to kill Kade. But then they realize, oh, the people we work for kind of suck, so they end up stopping them from destroying the world. So she was a cold, relentless killer, and then she became a bubbly teenage girl. So she basically, like, only goes on mission. Literally, her memory was erased. Of course. She only, the memory that's left is of her being, like, a child. So she acts like a bratty child. And literally, she gets talked into entering King of Fighters tournaments because she's promised candy.
Okay, alright.
I remember, just in case you don't believe me.
I believe you. I believe you would not make something like that up.
It's pretty hard to make something like that up, honestly. She became self-embodied with another character who promised she would get a lot of ice cream if she entered the tournament with her comrades. With Whip asking her to do the same, she entered herself and her teammates in the King of Fighters 13 tournament.
Can't she, like, make her own ice cream or something?
She can. I think she actually does do that as one of her win victory things. Yeah, she was living with Kade and Maximus in their apartment for a while.
I'm starting to think this whole series is a little bit on the silly side.
I don't know what would give you that idea at all. Next up.
All right. No.
What? No?
No.
No? Gotta answer this.
Is his name Osiris?
No.
Like,
I can see why you'd say that, but no.
is it just like, oh, really on the note, is it just like Hawk?
No.
Is his name just like an onomatopoeia, or is it like Humph?
It's not Humph. No, nothing like that. That'd be great, though. I don't think you're going to guess this one.
I don't know.
This is Tizoc. Tizoc.
T-sock?
Tizoc, yeah.
Okay. Alright, that sounds like a word.
I'm sure you can probably guess his job.
A living totem pole? Like...
I mean, I can see why you'd think that, but...
He's, is he a luchador?
Not a luchador.
He looks like a halucha.
He's not a luchador. I think he's just straight up a wrestler.
Okay.
He's just straight up a wrestler.
That does make sense. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so you're not too bad on this one.
Okay. That's ridiculous that I was actually close. I've never seen this character before in my life. You might as well just tell me his name.
Alright. This is King of Dinosaur.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, what do you think King of Dinosaur does?
Helps control the pet population. Like,
One can help.
This looks like when they have an animal infestation, they genetically created this and just sent him in there. It's like, take care of all the feral hogs. Okay, so he is, well, he's definitely some sort of experiment. Like, if he's not from some sort of a rift in another dimension, then he was created as some sort of scientific experiment. And it's either he's like an assassin or living weapon, or he's like a scarecrow. I don't know.
Not even close.
Okay, what?
He's this guy, but as a bad guy. So he's a bad... This is a heel wrestler or a bad wrestler. This is the bad version of him.
So he changes animal when his alignment changes?
Yeah, I think the actual storyline is he lost a fight as Tizoc, so he became King of Dinosaur to get revenge. Because then he could be a bad guy, because he didn't want to tarnish his image as Tizoc.
But
supposedly
his head changes from a bird to...
a dinosaur.
I guess they're related.
So, yeah, apparently the actual creator of the series is like, this isn't Tizoc, but they've put so many hints in the series that it's basically accepted that it is Tizoc.
Okay.
So basically, like, they're contradicting themselves. But yeah, no, this is just angry Tizoc. Ready?
Yes.
Next up.
That's not Blue Mary, is it?
That is not Blue Mary.
Because, it all depends on how the artist draws them.
I'm going to be real. I did not put Blue Mary in here at all.
Okay.
She's not in it at all.
I don't know her name.
This is Angel.
I do know that name.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think her job is?
If she's not literally an angel, then she's... I don't know.
She's definitely not an angel.
Yeah. She's not a cowboy.
I can see why you think that.
The chaps. Is she like a biker? Like,
she does drive motorcycles, but that's not her job.
I've guessed this so many times with Bouncer. They're all fighters.
They're
so
closer. She's a military operative. She's an assassin who fights like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. She's a Muay Thai and a professional wrestler style fighter. She literally does the Rock bottom. She literally fights like The Rock. But she is assassin that's chasing down Kade and everyone else.
That makes sense.
Next up.
I'm just gonna guess they're all military operatives at this point. I don't... Is that Rock?
No, it's not Rock.
What? I'm so bad at this. I don't know who this is.
This is K9999. 4 9s. K49 is the
okay, so it is letter K, not like
the letter
K9
K,
like dog.
The letter K and then the number 9 4 times.
he's not actually part dog, is he? Does he
No.
have dog DNA
No.
in him? Is he like another super soldier?
I mean, yeah, he is a super soldier. He works with Angel, actually. So these two
Okay.
work together to hunt down people. But another thing is he's literally Tetsuo from Akira. As in, he's
Okay.
voiced by the same person, and they literally have the same moves, including like the arms that turn into the giant amorphous blobs and everything. He actually got SNK sued because of how much he was like Tetsuo.
Oh.
So that's why he has not appeared in any games since. He made it into 1, maybe 2 games, and then had to disappear for a long time. But they're trying to find some way to bring him back. But yeah, he is also trying to hunt down people, and he was thought dead for a while, but then Angel came back, so. Alright,
Okay.
next up.
Is that Andy?
No. They're from the same series, though.
There's something super familiar about him. I give up.
Alright, this is Billy Kane.
Oh, okay. I don't know his name.
Yeah. What do you think his job is?
Well, he's got to be a martial arts instructor, like.
No.
Because who carries around a 3-sectional staff, like?
Billy Kane does.
Like if you don't own a karate school, like why do you have one of those? Does he seek out like mystic artifacts on behalf of the Nazis? Like...
No. You're making up way more interesting characters than I feel that I have picked tonight.
I'm basically just doing the guy from Indiana Jones because he had the hand.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's a mafia enforcer? Or...
Yeah, pretty much. He's a
Okay.
right-hand man for a mob boss.
Okay.
So he's the right-hand man for Geese Howard.
I don't feel like I came to that conclusion logically. I just guessed based on the fact that he had a bandana on.
I mean, yeah, he's like the only character that in that group that has a bandana, but yeah. Next
Okay.
up.
This is like the token Akuma of the series, isn't it?
Not really, but sorta.
Okay. I'm thinking he has like a very on the nose name.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's no nose pun intended. But is his name just straight up Tengu?
No, I think there might be some version of him like that, but no, not this one in particular. His main name is not that. He is wearing a Tengu mask, so you got
Yes.
that right.
Okay, so that's a mask. So he's not
Yeah.
like actually an Oni or anything.
No.
Okay, I don't know what's his name.
Mr. Karate. Yep, his name is Mr. Karate.
Does he like yell his name every time he attacks?
Not in the games, but in the
Mr.
in
Karate!
the story he kind of does.
Mr. Karate. Okay, obviously he's a karate master. That's gonna be his job, right?
He's actually a karate instructor. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So he is.
Eventually, I was gonna get that right for someone.
Yeah, he is the superhero alter ego of Ryo's dad, who leads Kyogen Ryu Karate.
How do you maintain a secret identity as a superhero when?
Oh, he doesn't.
Okay.
He really doesn't. Everyone knows it's him.
Okay.
Everyone just kind of gives him crap. The first game he was in, he was blackmailed by Geese to stop Robert and Ryo because they were trying to get Yuri back. But then he became a joke character throughout the series.
Okay.
And then in a couple games, I think SVC Chaos, he becomes like an actual serious Akuma level boss.
I don't know how silly a character has to be a joke character in SNK.
That's a fair point, actually. But yes, finally a martial arts instructor. You
Okay.
finally found one. All it took was him literally wearing a gi. And being named
Mr.
Karate.
Mr. Karate. I think that was the bigger
I think that,
clue.
yeah, I can see that. All right, next up.
Freddie Mercury? Like,
No,
is that Rock?
that is not Rock. Rock's not here.
Rock's
Not here, man.
I think I've seen this guy before, but I haven't
Definitely seen him.
I haven't seen this picture.
He's a
of him.
very popular character.
No, I don't know his name.
This is Rugal.
Rugal.
Bernstein, I believe is how you say his actual last name. What do you think his job is?
Okay, well, I kind of saw in the thing that he said he was one of the bosses. Okay, so my guess is he's like another mafia enforcer.
I guess he's a mafia enforcer?
Yeah, that's incorrect.
No, that is not correct.
Oh, okay. So I'm glad I didn't accidentally cheat then.
Yeah.
So he's Is he like Bennett from Commando?
I didn't even think about that. That's the same shirt, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, he's not Bennett. He does not have to let off some steam.
He looks like the guy who would both be the victim of that remark and also be the one making it at the same time. Like I could almost see him impaling himself with a thing just so he could make a wisecrack.
You're almost not on the wrong path there. There's some truth to that in a all we'll talk about that in a minute. But
he's got that expression on his face like he's so proud of what he just said.
All right,
let off some steam, me. You guys get it?
Yeah, I guess.
I need serious medical attention. Is he a professional arm wrestler?
No, he's not. He's not Sylvester Stallone. It's not over the top. Still need to watch that.
He doesn't have a cap to turn backwards.
No, doesn't give him super strength. No.
He looks like a mishmash of like 5 different action stars. Is he a hunter?
No.
That would have been so cool if I got that right.
That would have been real good, but no.
I give up.
He is a drug dealer. He's a drug dealer.
Okay.
He leads an international cartel, but he's also obsessed with proving that he's the strongest. So he actually hosts the first couple of King of Fighters tournaments to find people so he can kill them and turn them into statues. The reason I laughed earlier when you made the let off some steam Bennett thing about doing it to himself is that every time he loses in the games, he blows himself up. So you weren't. That's why I was laughing because like, you weren't wrong technically.
So does he just regenerate, or?
So what happens is he just escapes. He like literally like pulls out a detonator, activates the detonator, and then everyone runs away and assumes he's dead because whatever he's in blows up. But he just gets away.
So it's like a smoke bomb, but he literally.
It's a smoke bomb, but it's an actual bomb too.
Okay.
So he says he doesn't want the disgrace of like losing and living, so he kills himself, but he doesn't die. So he like literally he blows up a ship in the first game, and then he runs the next tournament, and then it ends up he has like special powers too.
I see a few flaws in his plan.
Yeah.
Like
there's a lot of flaws in this plan. Actually.
Like the whole point is for him to escape disgrace, but then he just shows up later and is like, so anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually.
Okay.
Right, next up.
Every Japanese character with like white hair is evil or something. I don't know.
You're right. He's evil.
Okay. I'm just imagining this weird like name like Draconis or something like that. Like.
It is a Japanese word. His name is a Japanese word. There's a couple games I can think of that this name appears in.
So it's not like Alucard.
No, it's not Dracula backwards.
Which is not even a Japanese name, but it's like,
also
it's a
that
Japanese trope. Like, the fact that they use it more than one series. Okay, so it's not gonna be like Ryu. It's not like Oni.
On the right path.
Shinobi.
No, off the path by a lot.
I'm drawing a blank.
All right, this is Orochi.
Okay, I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah, Orochi. So what do you think his job is?
Is he the one that makes the sun rise every morning?
No, he's not. Quite the opposite.
Just like based on his gesture, I'm just like, he's the one who tells the employees when to go home. And, like, you're banished.
You cannot see the manager right now.
I can actually kind of imagine him as being like an advisor to a king, and his sole job is to declare that people are banished from the kingdom. Out with thee!
He's just Jafar from Aladdin.
Like the king just doesn't get too involved. The king just kind of passes a verdict, and this guy decides what the sentence is, and he never really looks into it. He ate one of my apples that fell into his yard. All right, guilty. Banishment! So what happened to that farmer?
Just send him away.
It worked out. Motivational speaker.
Not a motivational speaker. Not even close.
Does he exist to end all things?
Yes.
Okay.
He is a god.
There's always a character like that.
He's a god of destruction. He's a god of destruction. So there's a bunch of characters in the games that are trying to resurrect Orochi. Kyo and 2 other characters from the series are from the clans that stopped him and sealed him away, but another group of characters release him. And I've only got one more here.
Okay.
I only had time to get 20, and it's this guy.
Is that a glove or is
That is a
he
glove.
like?
That is a glove. Yeah.
Did he
I
have
don't know
like
why
a
that
hand
looks so weird.
transplant from a black man?
Yeah, I don't know why that looks so weird, but that is a glove.
Like I could see him as being named Lincoln for some reason.
Definitely not close. He's got a very Japanese name. I don't think this one you're gonna be able to guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Yashiro.
I mean, he looks both really old and really young at the same time. Is he in the Swiss Army?
Nope. Is this because of the red and white on the jacket?
Just the white stripe.
Say hello to the Swiss Alps.
I just imagine him like when he wins a fight, turning his back to the camera so you can see the big white cross, and just like points with his thumb, like a personal trainer.
No.
Weightlifter.
No.
I want to say it's something to do with like body or something.
No.
Okay. I'm getting a sense it's something completely opposite direction. Like
Correct.
He's a blogger.
Okay, a little too far. He's from 97. King of Fighters 97.
Okay. Is he like an inventor?
Nope.
I'm just imagining the nerdiest thing he could possibly be now, like professional gamer.
Nope.
He makes.
You're going in so many directions with trying to get this guy. You're so determined to get another one of those scoreboard.
He works at the Nintendo helpline, so when people have trouble beating video games, he tells them.
This is from a completely different company. They had a whole different system.
Well, I mean, like, not Nintendo necessarily, but I mean,
He does not work for a tip line.
Okay. Is he a fisherman?
He's not a fisherman.
I don't know.
You're out. You're out of
really
this point. You're way
outside
out
the
of
box
this
at this point. Okay, so like there's really nothing that can be said with an outfit like that. It's just like nothing I'm gonna say is gonna come even close. Like he's like this is not what he wears to his job. I hope
It is.
It is what he wears to his job.
Yes, this is his regular outfit.
And it's okay. Does he run his own business, or does he work for someone who somehow allows him to come into work like that?
Neither, really.
Is he a DJ?
Closer.
Okay. Is he a break dancer?
No.
Because
Technically, he's got two jobs. I'm just looking for the one in particular.
he's a Broadway dancer.
Nope. Still kind of close.
Hmm.
Just change your tangent a little bit.
He's a rock musician?
Yes! He is a musician. I believe he is specifically a singer, or he might be a guitarist. Also, he's a cultist.
Okay.
Vocalist and guitarist of CYS, which is the band that he's a part of. He's also a cultist because he's one of the 3 people that revives Orochi. So, yeah.
Hold on. So, a rock band accidentally sets free...
Oh, no, not accidentally. They did it on purpose. The 3 members of the rock band specifically...
Are they a metal band?
No, I don't know what genre they are. But the 3 of them are all part of Cursed Bloodlines, which want to revive Orochi. So they all gain special powers from Orochi, and then one of them literally turns into Orochi. It becomes the body that Orochi uses to revive himself. And then Kyo and the other 2 have to kill them. Yeah, now you can see why I ended with this. Yeah, I know. You did great. You got 2.
I got 2.
I think maybe 2.
I'm not keeping score of this. There's like...
Too bad I did.
Well, I'm not putting it on the screen right there in the corner with the...
It's over here.
Okay.
Okay. You did good.
All right. Thank you, John. This was interesting.
No worries.
This was very educational for sure.
For sure.
I've learned a lot of...
You learned about Mr. Karate, which I think that's the important thing.
Yeah, I do think my life was enriched with the knowledge of Mr. Karate. The rest of it maybe I could take or leave, but
Yeah.
Mr. Karate is something that I took away from this.
You mean you don't like
so
the
I
30
thank you.
mercenaries that are in this series? The 2 wrestlers that are the same man?
One of which breeds horses.
Damn it. No horses!
Alright.
Alright. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this. Fucking horses.